Friends, 7 a.m. in the morning. I look like this because I was planning on going to a spin class in Marina Vallarta, but by the time I got online, it was full. So anyways, that's fine. I am going to take you on a walk of Marina Vallarta, and we're going to talk about all the things to consider if you are thinking of buying a property there. So the goods and the not so goods. And then we're going to look at a few opportunities. Let's do this. The best time to film right now, it's September in Puerto Vallarta. Well, it's September everywhere, I guess, is in the morning. So that's why I'm out for a walk now instead of my spin class, showing you Marina Vallarta. So some of the things about Marina and why is it loved by people? Well, there is a golf course that is absolutely gorgeous. There is a gorgeous boardwalk. I'm going to take you there. And it is super convenient. You've got all of the amazing restaurants on the boardwalk. There are a lot of developments that back onto the golf course, whether condominiums or houses. So there's a lot of great options for families or retirees, and everything is literally right there. And you're also very central. So this here is the main kind of a strip that leads you to the boardwalk. It's got tons of restaurants, different services, farmacias, cafes, you name it, it has it. And I spin studios here. And yeah, why I say it like that is because I didn't make it to the class today because it was full. So I'm kind of upset about that, but I'll get over it. So let's see the boardwalk. So as you can tell, there are people walking on the boardwalk first thing in the morning. It gets filled with people on Thursday nights in high season from November to April because there is a night market. So Vallarta has a number of, well, it's the same market, but it just travels every single day throughout the bay, and it is in a different area every single day. The only time it happens at night is on Thursdays, and it's here in Marina Vallarta on this boardwalk. The boardwalk takes you to the beach side of things, where all of the hotels are. And to be honest, the beach here is not my favorite for a few reasons. Well, number one, there's cocodrilos. Number two, the boats go in and out of the marina, so it's kind of dirty. And number three, there's really not much to do. I think they have one beach club, and I'm not even sure if it's active. Let me know if you know that it is or not. So for those reasons, I don't ever come to this beach, but the views I'm sure are gorgeous. So, you know, if you're staying in a hotel here, we've got a beachfront property, amazing. Today's video is a test of the things to come. I've got two announcements that I will be sharing with you in the next video. And they both are quite exciting. I can't wait to tell you more, but this video is basically a preview of what's to come for one of the announcements. So do let me know if you like the style of video of like a vlog, walking, showing you the area, sharing like my thoughts in the moment and less editing. So let me know. I'll be looking forward to your comments. Now let's go take a look at the price points in and around Marina Vallarta. Here we are behind my computer on Flex MLS, my favorite website to search for properties in PV. Here's Marina. Let's actually zoom out for a second and you can tell how close it is to Zona Romantica. I mean, close, far, whatever, it's in the middle. So Zona Romantica is just here south, and
if we're going to zoom all the way out in the Banderas Bay, you can tell that Marina is very, very central. So let's go back in. And you can also see that airport is right there. It's the neighbor. So that is definitely not a positive thing about the area, because you will hear the planes one way or the other. I don't care who says what. You are going to need to get used to the airplane noise. So keep that in mind. But in my view, the airplane noise is, nothing compared to all the beauties that Marina has to offer because of all of the amenities, restaurants, and, price points in Marina are actually very, very good compared to other places, such as Bucerias, for example, or Zona Romantica. So let's take a look. So here we are. There, right there is the Marina that I just showed you earlier. And here's what you're looking at price-wise. I know the prices are really getting up there. That's everywhere. And, arguably that's not really because the prices are going up, but it's because our dollars for Canadian Americans are going down, but Mexican peso is doing well at the moment. So anyways, I digress. Here we go. So here is the Marina yet again from a bit of a bird's view, and then let's zoom in. So the beachfront properties, we don't have a ton of options here, and when we do, personally, I am not a fan of high rises, so I don't really show them as much. Let me know in the comments if you'd want to know more about the high rises, but yes, there are a few high rises here at the tip. And all along the beach, but most of them are hotels. There are some residential. So let's take a look. So this green space is the golf course, which is incredible. Let's take a look at some prices. What do we have? So $425,000. This is right by the Marina. This property here is going to be an older one because most of the properties by the Marina are the older homes. So that means they're going to be big. Let's see if I'm right. Yes, I am right. 1,500 square feet, 3 beds, 2 baths. Actually looks really, really nice. And yes, you are in the main strip that I just showed you. So here we go. 425. Now, let me know if you want me to do an ROI for these types of properties to see how much they earn, because when I started doing my research, I quickly realized that what you see online is not quite what you get, even if you're using AirDNA. Like, we do need to spend time understanding the numbers. And so, yes, let me know if that is your, main objective, is to understand what kind of cash flow you can make from a property. I will be happy to make another video about that. Okay, let's take a look at this one. So 430, 2 beds, 2 baths. Oh, I do like this one. It looks right onto the golf course. They've actually done professional photos. This is amazing. You don't get this a lot here in Puerto Vallarta, so I enjoy it when I do. Look at that. Like, this is gorgeous. These owners have done an amazing job in presenting the property. There's a lot of very cool things about it. 430,000, almost 1,700 square feet. Send me a comment, or just leave a comment, I guess, below to inquire about the HOA and all that kind of fees, because as we know, with older properties, you do pay a higher maintenance fee. The area right here is all residential detached houses. They're beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. You can tell that the ones that face south will face the golf course, but you can also tell that there's a landing strip right next to them, right? The airport. So it is beautiful. However, if you're someone who has, issues with sounds and sleeping and all kind of stuff, you might want to really reconsider this location. However, I must say, anytime that I do visit Marina, which is usually, well, actually I've visited in all sorts of different times during the day, and I never hear the airplane noise. But I do have friends who live in the area, and they do say that at night you can definitely hear it. Although, to be fair, there are not a lot of flights that land in PV at night. But it is an international airport, so, you know, you got to think of the future, where the puck is going, and, you know, it's going in the direction of more and more people coming to Puerto Vallarta. Now, let's go to my favorite spot, which is Mangrove Preserve, really across the street with all those beautiful views, and somehow I don't see it here. Oh, I think I know why. Because they just switched brokers, so they're not on MLS, but they're coming back. So at the moment right now, the best price property is $205, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. And if you are curious to know of the rest, send me an email at the email address provided in the description below. Friends, thank you so much for staying until the very end. Please let me know, what did you think of Marina Vallarta, this video style? Let me know if you have any questions about the properties. Thank you so much again. I'll see you in the next video.